Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our media literacy units, the first thing we're going to look at is advertising. And what we do before we even start talking about persuasive techniques and persuasive appeals and all those good things is we look at if we look at an advertisement, what are the four things we have to analyze first? And the first thing is source. Source refers to who created or paid for something. So in this particular ad right here, you can see that it is an iPod with music and a field of sound. It's got a catchy phrase. Guess who probably paid for that advertisement in the magazine? If you said Apple, you were probably correct. So that's an example of source. Source is a very important thing to look for because as you're looking at advertisements, you have to understand who or what group is putting forth the advertisement because sometimes it might be a biased source. So for example, in this political ad right here, you can see Obama can't run on that record. So it's very anti-Obama. And then you can see right here that there's an actual source, American Crossroads, native. So you might infer that American Crossroads is a group that doesn't like Obama. Maybe that's okay, maybe it's not as far as persuading you, but it's important to know the source of the information. And finally, as far as source is concerned, sometimes you don't know the source. In this case, we see a picture of Mitt Romney, was our presidential candidate who lost, and you can see somebody or some group put a big red X or a big red hash mark over this picture. So the source that paid for this ad or created this ad clearly did not support Mitt Romney. So again, source refers to the group or the person who created or paid for the ad, and it's very important when determining whether or not it's a persuasive ad.